sent Matt Hardy a text yesterday just to say, I love Broken Matt. I think it's some of the best stuff on TV right now. I love it. I love what they're doing. It's the only thing I watch on TNA. But I love it. It makes me tune in. Now, if they can take that same formula and not just duplicate Broken Matt, and I don't mean just Matt. Jeff Hardy's doing some of the best stuff he's ever done. Everybody involved in that. It's entertaining. It's different. It's unique. Now, you take those same elements of uniqueness and entertaining, and you try to apply that to the other characters on your show, well, guess what? They might have something.
Yeah.
You know, everybody, I hated it when I first saw it. Absolutely thought this was the worst thing I'd ever seen in my life.
I mean, it is pretty ridiculous.
And then Conrad Thompson made me watch it 6 times.
And are you referring to the final deletion, or are you just referring to Broken Matt in general?
All the above.
Okay.
And he made me watch them over and over and over. And then I got to chuckling, and I got to where I was reciting lines ahead of the point. Now I'm at the point where I can't wait to see what they do next. I truly can't wait. I sit there and fast forward to it and just smile. And I'm proud of him.
Well, he did a promo in a hotel room a few months ago. It was a 5-minute promo, and Matt Hardy just stood there and continued to breathe and never said anything.
It's great.
Yeah.
I mean, if you can do it and get away. Did you always see a? Because to me, Jeff Hardy always came off as like the kind of the creative, the enigma is the word that's always associated with him. Did you ever see that in Matt? Did you ever think that he had it in him to have this kind of captivating character?
People will take this as me disparaging Jeff, which I am absolutely not, because Jeff is the charismatic one. But Matt was always the creative one, always was, and again, I don't know who's doing what, but whoever the hell is doing it, and Matt's performance of it is tremendous.
Broken Matt.
Broken Matt.
Broken TNA.
Hey,
Hey, whatever works.
Whatever works.
As long as it gets eyeballs, does it matter?
Well, yeah, no, it doesn't. I mean, as long as it works, and they're getting in there. Well, I mean, does the ratings even matter though? Anyway, but as long as it works and people are watching it,
I feel like the ratings matter a lot more to TNA than they do to WWE.
I think that's true. I think that might be true.
Well, they just need to get eyeballs and need to get people interested in the product.
Right, and right now they're
what
more.
They do with it after that is important.
But
too.
right now, it's clear people are more interested in what's going on over at TNA thanks to Matt Hardy than they've been in quite some time.
Agreed.
So
he's put it all the way on his back. Now another thing is, it was funny. I had a conversation with Kevin Bernhardt, who's the director of reality wrestling.
Never liked that guy.
Yeah, he's an asshole. But we were talking backstage at a show in San Antonio, and Billy Gunn was there, right? And he was over in the corner, and he stood up. And this is the first time I met Billy Gunn in person, and he's just massive.
Yeah.
Like, he's a massive individual. He's tall. He's jacked to the gills. And Kevin's like, I always thought that Land of the Giants thing was just a tagline, but look at the size of, a guy who was just a kind of a mid-card talent at the time in WWE. And now, fast forward 2016, Kevin Owens, completely atypical body type, is, the Universal Champion. Would you have ever thought in a million years you would see someone who, with the build of Kevin Owens, Vince McMahon saying, this is the guy, let's put the title on him?
I would hope so. Yeah, I mean, you look at Mick Foley. Again, didn't have that stereotypical bodybuilder. I think those guys are important to the business.
The stereotypical bodybuilder?
No.
Oh, the atypical.
Yes, and
Okay.
I think that all body types are important to the business, because if everybody looks the same and it's that cookie cutter stamp, it's boring. And I think Kevin Owens is such a performer. He is going to be a huge babyface. Kevin Owens, mark my words, will be a huge babyface. He's a great performer. He's every man. Everybody can relate to him, whether as an asshole or as an everyday guy.
sounds a lot like another guy that made a ton of money in the business.
There you go. Exactly.
Yeah.
So, it's there. It's there. So the fact that he doesn't look like everybody else, to me, is what is his selling point.
What's up, guys? Booker T, 5-time champ. September, here we come. The Harlem Heat reunion. Booker T and Stevie Ray back together again at the old ECW arena. Oh, the Harlem Heat is coming.